If you are someone who struggles with ingrown hairs, especially in your Brazilian area, this is one of my most common questions that I get. I have found a perfect product for you, and it also doubles as skincare, like it is a skincare product. I'm using it in my Brazilian because I have had a lot of ingrown hairs postpartum. Y'all, I'm still in a diaper. I'm still in a diaper and I am 1 month postpartum, like 4 weeks out currently. Always being in a diaper, using so many sprays. I have like the witch hazel pads still on, so my feminine area is always wet. And I always tell you guys, like, moisture breeds bacteria, contributes a lot to ingrown hairs, everything like that. My favorite ingredients for ingrown hairs is salicylic acid. The salicylic acid is anti-inflammatory, which is super great, but it also is oil soluble, so it's able to penetrate into the pore, into the hair follicle. Salicylic acid is just super great for clearing out all of that out. So you guys know First Aid Beauty, I love their facial radiance pads. These are glycolic and lactic acid. They recently came out with the acne clearing pads. They have different packaging. Like when I was trying to find it in the store, I was like, they're 2% salicylic acid. So it's basically the same pad. It comes with 60. It comes with 60. Just a little facial pad like this. So when you get out of the shower, you're going to dry the area with a towel, kind of just pat dry, nothing abrasive. And you're going to go in, and this is not going inside your vagina, but the ingrown hairs, you're only really going to see them at that top half up on your pubic bone. You're just going to go along. You don't need to apply too much friction because the acids in here are going to do the work for you. There's really not much manual labor that you have to do. I have recommended some other salicylic acid kind of like clarifying pads from Bush Balm for your Brazilian, but a lot of people don't feel comfortable using them on their face. I don't really know the reasoning, but these double as something for your face. So if you're someone that is acne prone, these are perfect for you. And they double for use anywhere where you feel like you get ingrowns. Even some people get ingrowns kind of like on that backside of their butt, where your butt cheeks kind of like fold over onto your thigh. You just want to make sure the area is dry before you do it. You do the pad, and you want to make sure you are dry afterwards before you put on any undergarments. Like, especially when it comes to your Brazilian area, dealing with actives can be a little bit scary. So this is your form of exfoliation. So when you hear waxers like myself and content creators on here coming on saying you need to be exfoliating, you need to be moisturizing, this can work as your exfoliant. Now you only want to do this 2 to 3 times a week, whether that be in your underarms, in your Brazilian, on your face. You do not want to over exfoliate because then you're going to strip your barrier. Notice a lot more irritation, friction, kind of like a chafing feeling. And then on your face, when you over exfoliate, you will kind of start to break out because you have less protection from all those irritants and pollutants. Now the skin on your body is a lot more resilient than your face, so you aren't going to necessarily break out or get more ingrowns, but you will definitely feel a little bit kind of like chafed, chapped, that uncomfortable feeling. And also, if you're someone who is very active, like you're a gym girly, CrossFit girl, runner girl, hot yoga, hot Pilates, if you are like in tight workout clothes, you do get a lot of that